Hey.
don't want any ketchup, hot sauce, salt, or pepper.
Less. Ketchup and hot sauce would be great. Alright, I'm gonna do this. Thank you. What's up, y'all? I ordered breakfast. I didn't think it'd come so freaking fast. So I'm gonna eat that. I'm gonna have like an awkward mukbang while I wait for the lights to go up. But good morning. Let me see if I can get it to like really appreciate the fit. Like I'm really doing it today. Hope y'all are well. One of these days I'll be able to afford potatoes. I have toast. I have toast in my bag. I got bread in my bag. I can't really get to it though, so it's not helpful. Yeah, I just wanted like a nice little breakfast today. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Oh no, I'm already here. I was gonna charge my phone while I did this. The folks are popping in. Get the hours in. Let me do this because that's not even true. It's really called to keep my tarot accessible. It seems like it's the energy of the day. Yeah, let me just pull a spread for the collective while I march. Hi, I'm from Baltimore, but right now I relocated to the Midwest. Yeah, I think so too. It's kind of lit. Oh, thank you for the gift, soccer boy. Did you want me to pull a card for you? You're from Russia? Oh, cool. I can see Russia from my house. Did you have a question? Or did you just want like general energy? Okay, I'm just gonna give you some general energy, soccer boy. Unless you're typing. Let me give you time to type. Oh, but yeah, let me talk about the spread I pulled. I feel like with the Page of the Wands and Star coming out, we're all kind of like You have to pay a lot more for me to do that to you. People are weird. From Love and Kindness. It's so funny. Let's see if I can delete it. It's like I call myself that stuff every day. It's not going to hurt my feelings. But yeah, we're kind of stepping out of like the energy of like being empowered through our vices and kind of standing in our power and truth. And it's kind of cool. But can I get a card for my Pride deck is kind of like, it got wet and so now it's all weird. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for liking the live. If you want, you can send a donation to Cash App, PayPal, or gift the live for a reading for Soccer Boy. Getting like you're going to be coming into like a kind of collaborative energy soon, so you might be meeting some people who you're going to want to work with, share ideas and grow with the Queen of Swords though coming out in reverse. One of them is going to be op, but like just keep doing what you got to do. Imagine nah, I'm not even gonna give him more energy. We block and we keep it moving. I'm kind of like one of those people. It's like nobody likes my life. I like it myself. I deserve it. When I finish eating, I'll probably start doing more readings and stuff. I'm like not used to starting the day so freaking early. I've been up for like 4 hours, bro. Ugh. Okay. Alright. Welcome in. We'll start the collective reading in a little bit. If you wanted to like purchase my jewelry or the decks I use, I just pinned it, the shop links below. Dude, I can't get out of D2. But yeah, I think this will be a really quick live because I do need to like, I don't know, we'll see. I'll go until my phone dies. What's something the collective needs to know? Yes. It has something to do with your childhood. And the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Someone had like a financially restrictive father. What is that? Yeah, and the Ace of Swords coming out. But the Four of Swords. And I feel like it's something that you've known for a while. It's like not even like like, duh, I have a financially restricted father, but like with it coming out with the Ace of Swords, it's giving that you're having some sort of victory over that situation. With the Queen of Pentacles and the Lovers, let me get some clarity on that. What is this? Am I doing this?
Hey, this is Hardy. My new song is 6 Feet Under, Cali song. So this touchdown is 2 bucks.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at this, alive, 1 day in the period, you'll receive 10 points, 20, okay. Okay. I'm sorry, I was just looking at this, TikTok promotion thing I was in where I was like, what do I have to do? Because I'll get some money. I just have to show up. Okay. So the nature of the victory is that you're one. Oh, cool. You had like this kind of romantic situation where y'all were both so in your heads about it that nothing actually took off. It was like kind of like a failure to launch. It's giving me like, you know, those almost lover situationships that are like, I'd rather you nail me to a cross type of energy. I feel like you're being blessed as some kind of like karmic retribution for that. I hope for all of this it's not the same person, but I don't know, it'd be kind of cute if it was. And then the Queen of Pentacles is coming out, so like for like a feminine energy in the collective, you're quickly moving to a place where you're like more financially secure and less burdened, and it's kind of like happening kind of like quickly and like manifested by just like the sheer power of your will. Like it's not even like you're doing a lot, like you're just like, I'm gonna be rich, and then you're getting rich. Like you're finding those paths. The Hierophant is coming out in reverse. There was like a lot of like dogma in your life. I don't even think the Hierophant is like the Pope kind of, but in this case I don't think it's religious. I just think that there are a lot of like attitudes and like your belief system that you had, it really wasn't working for you. Yeah, with Judgment coming out in reverse, it's giving that like it kind of like played you against yourself and like had you feeling like you were lesser, because I guess like if it's more of a religious thing that you felt like you didn't deserve God's love, or just so you didn't deserve love in general. But now the Judgment is like in the upright, basically saying that like the people who put you in that energy, the leaders, the authority figures and stuff like that, are like really starting to face some karma, because you're like, you are starting to see all the possibilities that you have. And like, yeah, like you're moving past this like fear of heartbreak. I think that was probably one of the limiting beliefs, that like if you move forward you would like lose people, you would hurt people, or what's up. Yeah, but now you're like, I gotta go. I gotta go. Like I think you're like, there was like a level of abuse you would stomach because of your father figure, that you were like, oh yeah, men just lie and like do underhanded stuff. That's just boy stuff. That's just boy stuff. And now you're like, think you've been working on it, like identifying it and like moving past that level of acceptance, and then you did get to that point where now you're, oh, or wait, hold on, what's this? Why is the 8 of messages, 8, no, you haven't gotten to that point yet. You're still kind of waiting for the full download to like not be such a like, I don't know, Empress in reverse. It's giving like a people pleaser. Like you're seeing it in the sunlight now. I think it's a journey that you're not gonna wake up and be like, oh, I'm healed. Thank you for the follow. But on the right track. We're from New York. Hey, Brooklyn in the house. I've been getting a message from, like, I've been channeling this New York dude, like a Latino New York dude, and he's annoying. He's so annoying. I'm full up, but thank you. I think he like had a message a while ago for like a brother figure who was like, bro, why you out here looking like Ketamine Carl, bro? You fumbling the baddies. Thank you so much. Thank you for the follow. But yeah, New York, I mess with it. Fuck the Yankees though. Like respectfully, fuck the Yankees. That's just because I went to school in Boston now. Go Mets. That didn't even make sense. Go Sox. But yeah, like you're standing in your truth. I think a lot of things that would keep you like caught in confusion don't keep you caught up no more. I don't think you really got victory in the way you thought, or money in the way you thought, and things aren't going the way you thought. But like they're going. I feel like this stuff isn't easy, and then like the Empress energy is something that like even in knowing that you're like not fully embodying it, that like helps you embody it, right? The other messages for the collective, y'all going through a lot. A lot of endings with the death and the Ten of Swords. It don't get more ending than this. You good, bro? You don't even have nothing to look forward to, and it's like sometimes you'll go through an ending and it's like, well, at least now I know what I need to do next time. You don't even have that. That's crazy. What happened? Yeah, I'm on the money. I feel like someone got backstabbed though, like with the Ace of Swords coming out. Yeah, someone got backstabbed, like in terms of like some kind of like business venture, and I feel like you showed like really good strength and judgment with it. But like, okay, strength and judgment, whatever. Who gives a fuck? I'm broke. Like running my check, like running my check, and it's like towers are like happening. And, like, I feel like you're manifesting, like, what you need from it in love or whatever. But it's still, like, a lot of, like, I don't know. You're not even in confusion, really. It's just, I think you just don't know what to do now. Because it's, like, you were so betrayed that, like... And the message is you gotta like let go of like this kind of like defensive,ness, and like you're being really withholding because of it, and I think that's gonna block a blessing. Oh, I know whoever I said that to did not receive that. They were like, okay, you can keep that. You just probably trying to steal from me too. It's like, nah, I'm good. But it's like your path of wish fulfillment is to like open up a little bit. One of the things I've been learning is like when people are on some weird deceitful energy, sometimes the best thing you can do is just let them get away with it, because then they'll bring their own ending to them. If you keep blocking people because you see what they up to, I mean, my thing is now I put myself in a position where their bullshit doesn't affect, like it can't affect me, like with the Knight of Cups, and I'd be like, oh, that's so cool, go for it. Go for it. Like existing and bringing a loving energy to that is so lovely, because then when their world starts to fall apart and they want to start like blaming people about it and like, well, I didn't know that this was happening, I didn't know this, they were so mean and blah, blah, blah. It's like, bestie, if you can check the tapes, all I provided you was love. And that's what I thought you were giving me. But no, you were some greedy, you want some greedy shit. And then they create their own receipts. Whereas if you're like blocking situations before they even have the opportunity, well, it's a balance, right? Because like you don't need to allow people to like be on a level of BS that like disrupts your peace or your life. But at the same time, you don't want to like allow these tower moments to happen, swarming in on you. Or like, you don't want to block people from receiving their towers, right? Their karma. So it's like, how do we keep that? Oh, all these? Ah, jeez. Hey, Sid, I'm only answering personals if you gift or donate to the live. So to kind of resist these like attacks, you want to stand in your divine feminine energy of like being receptive. Get pregnant about it. No, I'm just playing. You should like they're actually saying don't plant the seeds, you know? Like you want to be very careful about the things that you're investing in, the seeds, you know? Like you want to be very careful about the things that you're investing in things, knowing that a degree of heartbreak. Oh, yeah, I said you want to be careful about. Oh, hold on, my Wi-Fi. Yeah, I said you want to be careful about. Oh, hold on, my Wi-Fi. Okay, sorry. You want to be mindful of what you're investing in and like accept that a degree of heartbreak is a part of the process. Investing in and like accept that a degree of heartbreak is a part of the process. Investing in and like accept that a degree of heartbreak is a part of the process. Okay. Sorry, it should be better. So know that like any investment comes with a degree of heartbreak, and that should be something that you are like kind of like budgeting for, right? Yeah, with the 10 of Swords and the 4 of Cups coming out, it's kind of the energy of like every ending of like, in order to get to like the Ace of Swords, in order to get to the King, Queen of Swords, right? Literally the Queen of Swords right here coming out, you have to have this 10 of Swords moment where it's like there's an ending. It's not a complete and utter death. I think this card is so funny because like this person is technically still alive, and like the sun is gonna rise over the horizon, and he gonna start plucking them swords out of his back and get up on his chair, or she gonna get on her chair specifically. It's more of a feminine energy, but like I think the feminine energy of the Queen of Swords is like having like kind of like a less rigid, more receptive kind of understanding of like everything, and understanding that like sometimes you have to like kill these like attitudes that you developed in your childhood, because you're not this person anymore. And not even just in your childhood, like even attitudes from like a year ago, 2 years ago, when you were in a different place. Your dreams and goals are probably going to be very different than where they are now, because you're different. Like, I don't know, that kind of stuff should be like always kind of like in changing, should always be kind of like examined, right? But the Hierophant coming out is like some kind of like confirmation to that. Like, you shouldn't rest on your ideologies, because if you keep stagnant in that place, you'll never grow. And if you don't grow, you'll never end up in like your sunshiny energy, because you're gonna be stuck in like this, like you're just gonna be stuck, and like no amount of like fighting with the people around you is gonna get you out of that space if you're still in that like space. I don't know. Like you really need to like evaluate the ways that you can like find. Thank you for the follow. The ways you can find self improvement in your energy. The ways that you can move forward with like more love. The ways that you can step away from situations that no longer work for you. And that's gonna put you in like an Empress space where you're actually gonna be able to like move through the world a lot more easily. One of the things I've been manifesting is ease, and like especially like with money and like with power and all this other stuff, because I kind of like came from the understanding that like work should be hard and you don't get anything out of it, but it's okay because you get the money and you'll do whatever you have to do to get the most money and all this other shit. And it was kind of like, why am I, what you say is what you bring forward. Why am I in this energy that in order for me to get success I have to suffer? Like, didn't Christ die on the cross? Why am I up there, right? Like, why am I like putting away my peace for a little bit of dough? So I've been manifesting like a more relaxed way, like making money work for me instead of the other way around. And it's like a controversial thing to say in the midst of capitalism, and I do say it from a position of being unhoused. So I don't want you to be like, oh, you're on your high horse. And like, no, bitch. I'm in a gutter. But I'm peaceful. People don't really believe me that I'm peaceful, because I was lying about that shit for a very long time. Because if I said I wasn't, they were going to try to put me in a mental hospital type shit. I've been through a lot, bro. Truly. But like, yeah, the 10 of cups actually just flipped around, because it's kind of like the energy of like being in supreme lack. I find myself like, what am I drawn to, right? Like, I had all of my possessions taken away from me when I like moved, and it like forced me to question. Like, I had like a gift, fortunately, of a few $100s to like move forward, and I'm like, what are the things that I need? And like, it surprised me the type of stuff I picked up. I got a deck of tarot cards, I got some crystals, got a little bag, got some food. And I was like, I don't really need a lot to feel good, and I also came to the realization that people were stealing from me a lot. Like, I was like looking through pictures of myself and like all these cute little fits I used to have. I'm like, where are my clothes? I think people thought I was like materialistic because I had a lot of nice things, but those things would go missing, and I'd be like, who cares? At first I didn't really have much respect for my possessions. I didn't have a lot of respect for myself, and that was kind of like unfortunate. Thank you so much for liking the live. But then like my perspective kind of did shift, and I was like, hey, these things I love are a reflection of me. And I started to value my things a little bit more, and like really curate what I brought into my life, not just getting things to say that I have them. And then all the stuff I used to be like big time IT, and then I lost that opportunity. Had a hard time finding work, and I found myself having to like release these possessions, and like understanding now that like, yeah, it's cool to have stuff, but at the end of the day, like I'm not even attached to who I am like 3 minutes ago, right? Like that's a memory. What I might do in the future, that's not even a reality. Like, the things that I have could be taken at any moment. Like, even me like reporting on these experiences, like, none of this is real, bro. Like, we're just little thoughts floating around in flesh, so learning how to kind of like be less rigid with everything, like your ideas and with your thoughts, your feelings, your possessions, your friends, everything, allowing yourself the opportunity to say like, would I be okay if this was gone? You probably would be. Not to say it's like it's not a party. not a party, but you can find fortune in any situation, right? So it might be helpful to like reevaluate like what you value, and really think of like, am I like doing things in my world that bring value to me, or am I manifesting these things in hopes that they'll bring me value, but now you just have these things? Like, are you asking for like, why do you want that job? Do you want that job so that you can get a house and a car and bitches? Why don't you manifest a house and car and bitches instead of this job that makes you hate your life? Right? Like, it's like, you really got to be careful what you're moving towards, right? Especially like when it comes to people and connections too. Do you want a house and car and bitches because you value this person in their full authenticity, or are you just lonely and you're like hoping that something will take you out of this like hateful space, right? Like, you have to really try to be honest with yourself about why you want anything that you want, because it's almost like the strength really comes from like looking at those things directly and trying to bring them into your life, and not trying to use like materialism or other people or like concepts that like are kind of like separate from what you truly desire to like be the thing that you desire, you know? It's like symbols, I guess. Like, we live in a really symbolic society. Like, a cup of coffee, what does that mean to you? Like, energy, it means like morning, it means get up and go, but it's a beverage, right? And I'm not trying to go anywhere with it, but like anything can have like a million different meanings. It's really important to think about which ones you attach yourself to. I need to go live for like 30 minutes today. I don't know how long I've been doing this one. Okay, alright, I'm done. I need to like post these little messages more. But thank you so much for chilling with me today. You can put that kiss wherever you want if you're still hanging around. Alright, I'll catch y'all later.